Hey Fit Fam, welcome to our Beachbody Fit family. My name is Becky Schrader and I am your Beachbody coach. So it is day 13, it's Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. As you probably already know, Saturdays are kind of my slow day. It's the one day a week I allow myself to just sleep in and chill in the morning and start slow, right? So this video is coming to you a little bit later than normal, but anyway, just got our workout done, killed it. Didn't kill me, but almost. Anyway, so it's the weekend, y'all, and we are rounding the corner to week 3, your final week of your program if you started with us at the beginning of this month. So I wanted to give you guys some tips on food and meal prepping. Okay, well, really not meal prepping. We'll save that for tomorrow, but getting the most out of your experience with this program when it comes to food. Okay, number 1. It's not always going to be perfect. You're going to have days that are awesome where you're like, boom, I got everything done right on plan. Yay. And you can celebrate that, and you should, right? Then there's going to be other days where you totally go off the rails. I admit that. There was probably my first round with 21 Day Fix. There was at least 1 or 2 days where I was just like, eat everything in sight. I don't know why. But even still, it didn't kill my progress because I got right back on track. Right? So keep that in mind. If you have a total blowout day, don't freak out, just get right back on track. But most times, if you're not having a really good day on the food plan, you're going to be somewhere in between awesome and total disaster. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yesterday was one of those days for me. I did well as far as the amount of food I ate and kept everything in the right portions. The only problem was I didn't eat the right balance of foods. I look back on it this morning when I woke up and I'm like, I don't really feel that great. I don't feel like I rocked the day or anything. And I look back on what I had, and it turns out I didn't have one single green container. Not one. I had nothing green yesterday at all. And what I did have was probably 2 more carb servings than I'm allowed. So number 1, I did not actually have enough food total, right? Because that's missing 3 whole cups of veggies in my day. Plus I had too many carbs. So my body was kind of like, bleh, didn't have enough real fiber in there to feel good. So wanted to point out 2 things on this front that you can do to help yourself if you find yourself in that situation of not doing horrible, but maybe not getting just the right balance of your containers, okay? Number 1, you want to make sure that you're tracking what you're doing, okay? This has been the easiest way for me to track what I do because I can just print it out, I can fold it up, I can, make it real, I'm not gonna do this on the video, but you can make it real small. And for girls, you can just stick that in your purse every time you eat, check stuff off, okay? That's what I've found to work best for me. For some reason with the mobile app, sometimes I forget to even log stuff. And then I'm like, what did I have, okay? So anyway, track what you're doing so that like me today, you can look back and go, oops, didn't have any greens. Let me work on fixing that today. All right, so that's what I did this morning. I woke up, I was hungry because I didn't get enough food yesterday, and I decided I was going to make sure that I got enough greens today. So my food plan for today is going to include a big salad. It's going to include veggies at dinner to make sure that I get enough greens. One other thing that I did to sort of make up for yesterday this morning was I added this. I don't know if you can see it. Why is it so bright in here? Always. This is a thing called the Power Greens Boost. It is a additional add-in that you can get for your Shakeology from your Team Beachbody account. But basically, I'll show it to you. It's like a bunch of awesome green vegetables dehydrated and made into powder form. So like spinach, kale, spirulina, these dark green veggies that, unless you really like veggies, can be difficult to work into your daily diet. So they basically dehydrate them and smash them into a powder form so you can throw them into your shake. You don't taste them. It does turn your shake green, but you don't taste them. One of our Fit family members, Sherry Hatcher, came up with an amazing idea that I didn't try for months, but she takes a bunch of spinach, fresh spinach, and puts it in her chocolate shake. You blend it up, you can't even taste it. So if you're struggling to get a particular container used up each day, like let's say it's greens, find ways to disguise it and mix it in with something else that you do consistently eat. Just like you might have to do with your children where you have to disguise food to get them to eat it, do the same thing with yourself. Just make sure you get those containers used up each day track what you're doing, and if you do screw up and miss some the day before, make your plan to get them all in the next day. You can use something like this, or you can, again, just make sure that you're conscious of picking what you're going to eat the next day. Okay, so those are my tips for you guys today. Have an amazing Saturday. Something that I'm going to be doing today is planning out my food for the coming week, because I'm going to be driving across country, which is a little bit different than, you know, my food plan for when I'm home. So I'll share that with you guys as I put it together, so that in case you have travel coming up this summer, you can follow my lead and make sure that you don't succumb to the road food, the fast food, the drive-through stuff, okay? Have a great day, y'all. I will check in with you guys a little bit later.